Hello, everyone. This is Chala Dincoy, the CEO and founder of the Repositioning Expert. I'm here coming to you live with another edition of my Tuesday Tea Time with Chala. I don't have tea, but it's hot. It's my protein drink. Hello, everyone. This is Chala Dincoy, the CEO and founder of the Repositioning Expert. I'm here. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, well, hopefully you're watching me live on YouTube, but also if you didn't catch me live, you're watching this later. I have a juicy topic for you today. And don't mind, one eye looks smaller than the other because you all know that I've had another procedure on my eye, and hopefully it's going to be all well. As I tell my parents, I'm seeing a little bit of double of you, and my dad jokes, 86-year-old man joking, you better be careful who you look at, that you like them so that you can see more of them. Haha, isn't that cute? Anyway, so don't mind the eye, but here's a juicy topic. Why needing follow-up might mean that your marketing is not good. Your marketing's not working. And I actually came up with this during a sales conversation that I was having with a prospect who decided to go ahead and work with me. First, let me take a sip of my protein drink because I'm going to do a workout soon. Hold on. Oh, that's good. Okay. So I know that everybody always tells you there's a fortune in follow-up. And yes, that is true. But what she told me was that she had all these leads in her hand and that they were not converting because she simply didn't have the bandwidth to have someone or herself follow up with them, call them back. And what immediately came to mind was her marketing is not working because she is not positioned in a way, one, for her interactions, her marketing, and her networking to be in front of people who are in dire need of what she does. Two, her messaging isn't focused in on their most bleeding, most expensive hair on fire problem. Because if those things were in place and they existed, she would not be getting the call me later, or I'll talk to you later, or not now, but follow up with me. So I know that because that's what happens with me when the majority of the people who want to have a sales conversation like she did with me are in some form of immediate pain and they want it resolved. But for those who are telling me, call me in 3 months, call me in 5 months, there's no urgency. So if your marketing is not placing you in front of people who urgently need you and about their urgent problem, and your content that you're pumping out everywhere on the interwebs and in your elevator pitch and on your website is not about that urgent pain, then you are missing the boat. And that's what we're going to work with her on. And that's what I'm telling you to do is to, if you're not looking at the market strategically to figure out what is the missing gap in the market that you can address that bleeding expensive problem immediately for them, and you haven't positioned yourself and messaged yourself in that way, you are losing money. And if you have to rely on endless follow-up and endless funnels of trying to get people re-engaged with you, then there's something wrong with the way that you're marketing. So some of the other things that I thought about is, one is you're not positioned with the right target who needs you tomorrow. Two is you're not positioned around the urgent pain. Three, your content is not attracting that urgent client or highlighting that urgent need. Now, on the sales side, so everything you do until the question, how much is it, in my book is called marketing. Everything you do after the question of how much is it is called sales. So after you get them engaged, so before you even get them to book a sales call with you, one thing that you may want to think about is, what is that qualifying process? So for example, I have a ton of questions that you need to answer in order to get on a call with me. And for those who don't qualify, in most cases, we cancel those calls because they're just not ready to work with me. So what kind of qualifier do you have even before they come to the call? And then once you're on the call, can you uncover the urgency? And I've worked with the best of the best, paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn this, and have added all of the stuff that I've learned working 18 years for Pizza Hut, Frito-Lay, all those Pepsi, big companies where people were pitching to me and I kept saying no. So that is a very specific and strategic script where you use as a sales conversation to convert and uncover their urgency. So if you're not doing all the things that I'm talking about, that's why you have to do a ton of follow-up. So don't do a ton of follow-up. I'm not saying don't do follow-up, but if you're not even converting any of the leads, at first blush, then there's something that you need to look at in your strategy. So I hope that was helpful. I'm off to my workout. And if you have any comments, questions, or you disagree, and you find all of this nonsense, well, I'd love to hear from you. All the best, everyone.